Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Cavaliers. For the Bulls, they have been building confidence with each and every game. Every team they face knows they in turn have to bring their best if they expect to beat them. Cavs, Bulls, coming up next on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, the forwards are Hunter and Mobley. Sam Merrill out there with Garland, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's White. And the 3 off target. Here's Hunter. Rebound by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's Garland after the Bulls pick up 2. Trains the three-pointer.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you, Shams. And here are the Cavaliers now after the Bulls pick up 2. Giddey against Garland. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Giddey against Garland. That one goes in.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Here's Merrill, light covering, steps back. Here's Garland. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
It's Giddey with the drive. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. Over Hunter. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Now, here's Mobley. Defense right on him. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Hunter from past the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And it's White missing. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got his second bucket.
Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
White inside, guarded by Garland. The wide open look here for Vucevic. A three-pointer, no good. Stolen away. Driving inside. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Slick drive by Buzelis. He moves well for a guy that size.
Now the Cavaliers with it. Hunter with it. His last outing, 16 points for him.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's White, and White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Jordan outside. Outside Garland. In the corner, it's Hunter. Nailed from three-point land. Hunter's got 8.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
White goes in. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
The three. The putback. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. DeAndre Hunter, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Bulls trail by 3. We've got Nance. Lonzo Ball out there with Max Strus. Then there's Wade. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now, here's Ball. Nance finds Strus. To the paint. Plays it up and banks it in. Strus has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Cavs. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Wizards.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
Chicago making a switch here. Kyle Morris checked in. Here's Wade. And the rejection by Smith.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Terry's checked in for Chicago.
Number 7, Dalen Terry.
Chicago on defense, trailing by 2.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
Ball against Terry on the wing, Williams. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you guys.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Dosumu comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Terry. Here's Merrill. Now, here's Ball. Defended by Dosumu. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's White. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the foul called on Ayo Dosumu. That is his first foul of the game. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Hunter. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Well, contests the shot, rips down the rebound. That is a complete defensive possession.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Nance in the post. White's there. He gets that one. Nance has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nance. And Evan Mobley's subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And he makes both free throws.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now, here's Mobley. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. Hunter, a 3. The offensive rebound. Yep, it counts. Garland's got 7 points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Bulls with some changes. Vucevic comes in for Collins. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Bulls trail by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And Giddey gets it to go.
Tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Garland. Shoots the 3. No good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Giddey, guarded by Garland. And stolen by Mobley. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Merrill can't hit. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Check out Darius Garland here. Last season, he played outstanding, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. 1:20 left in the first half. It's off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. For 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Garland's got 10.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Here's Giddey. And again, no good by Chicago. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley finds Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls. Jordan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The tray. Hunter grabs the miss.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
You know, coming into the league, we knew DeAndre Hunter could score. But Doris, what's impressed you most about his development?
I think, Kevin, just becoming accustomed to the league. We're talking about a wing that's long, that's athletic, that can defend at a high level. And now that his offense is growing, look out.
That one is off.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Bulls. He hits the second from the line. Bulls trail by 7. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. White, good.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Now, here's Hunter, defended by Dosunmu. Now, here's Hunter. With 2 seconds left, jump shot is good that time. Hunter's got 11 points.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers who head into the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings.
I think for Cleveland, they've had a few bright spots. Still looking for consistency, but it's hard to get a good read on teams this early.
Yeah, everybody's still in the feeling out process. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Cavaliers.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter, getting it done today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Bulls trail by 7, and on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. Hunter, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Giddey. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
Pass to Jordan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. 8 points for him.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Here's Giddey, and he jams it with authority.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Outside for Jordan. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 1.
Jordan no good on the free throw.
An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
Collins checked in for Vucevic. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Garland kicks to Hunter. Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. And Merrill has it in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Right wing. Buzelis, no one around him. Traps in the tray. Buzelis has got his second basket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Hunter on the wing. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Collins, good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Kevin, back to you.
On the rise, All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Cavaliers making a change here. Ball's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Herter's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ball, the pass to Mobley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
On the wing, Dosunmu. No good on the 3. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Merrill can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Mobley outside. Mobley a screen on Giddey. And Mobley the bucket on the assist from Ball.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Checked in for the Cavaliers. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Bulls third.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
Well, Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Let's go courtside, and there's some news on Vucevic. Allie, what are they telling you there?
Thank you. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule, obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls.
One of the things that Evan Mobley did that has completely changed his offensive game, he's gotten physically stronger. Now he can take the contact and still play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Max Strus comes in for Sam Merrill. And it's Garland in for DeAndre Hunter. Chicago also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Josh Giddey.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling there.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay? We've got to pay attention right now, okay, and what we're doing coming out of timeouts.
Pushing the action, fast-paced. Billy Donovan wants to keep them rolling it out.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job in transition. They just need to stay focused and be efficient.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The guard and off guard are Garland and Strus. All out there with Wade. And it's Nance in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Garland. The Bulls getting the bucket. Back to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
That's a smart play by Darius Garland, finding his man off the screen.
Chicago trailing. White inside, guarded by Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Monday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And that one falls for White. Jordan's checked in for Wade. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. And both free throws good for White. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Garland against White. Garland kicks to Strus. Ball dishes to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Left side, Ball. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here is Smith for 3. Williams. And it's Strus with the rebound. The 3 from Garland. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 3. White finds Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. Takes the 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Different look now for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Nance. Hunter comes in for Lonzo Ball. And it's Sam Merrill in for Max Strus. Then for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Giddey after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Giddey, and he gets it to go.
That is a big one, folks. Giddey gives them exactly what they need when they need it.
Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Outside Mobley, from outside, White pulls it down. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's off.
Corralling defensive rebound, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
Vucevic pulls it down. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Giddey. With the drive. Oh, what a play inside.
You can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
The 3 is off. The Bulls with the lead. And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Now, here's Hunter. Defended by Dosunmu. Vucevic pulls it down.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Giddey.
So there's that combination of size and quickness when we're talking about Josh Giddey. Hard to defend, makes the defender commit right there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Outside Mobley shoots the three. It's good.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Giddey.
Let's remember, Josh Giddey's 6'8". He can get inside and draw this kind of contact.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Two-point game.
Who's watching him?
A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Giddey. And the three misses. Here's Hunter. Jordan, a screen on White. Hunter. He's off from three.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
Who
comes out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now we present the player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.